Just want to do quick tests. So I did a private stream checking it out. I think it'll work quite nicely. I will be using VDO Ninja for my camera and my mic. Hey, Andrew. I'm just doing a YouTube test only of my, I'm using my mic on VDO Ninja for my camera and my mic, both. So I just kind of want to see how things are going. This goes good. I'm going to do some watching of a video. I might actually try to go live tonight sometime with using VDO Ninja for guests to come up. And if I can get it to work that way, this might be my normal way of doing things, because I can add Twitch and whatever in later. So to do multi-stream, but be right on channel. That down and yes, go. Hey, 3G, just trying out VDO Ninja for me only right now to see how it is. Seems to do good. I do get an occasion. If I get too loud, it'll short. So but everything seems to be on sync so far, which is a good thing. Down. Yes, and that seems to be good though. Good. Wonder if I can try something here. See if it'll let it go when I. See if it'll pick it up or not. I would be very excited if that happened. Oh, it did. I just added Twitch right in the middle of it. What? What was cool about this when I set it up, I didn't have to do anything in OBS. I literally just, I made a, I used the one scene and I used VDO Ninja to bring it down to frame me and everything. It was really cool. we go. Turn that off right now. Yeah, I literally framed myself in the camera on Video Ninja. Use the web source for the what you're seeing and hearing. And it's all in one link. And like I said, I'll have to try doing a setup where it's picked it up. Oh well. Turn up the suppression if I wanted to, but I'm going to leave it where it is. But, that was cool. Like I said, I was very shocked. I didn't think I was going to be able to add Twitch. I did. Just as a goof around. All right. Well, let's see here. Yes, it is different when I have guests. I'll actually have to create a whole nother scene so that when I bring guests up, I'll actually be smaller. And then, so that I can fit guests. And I'll just leave it. There's things I'm sure I could do that eventually like make the overlays react, and I know there's ways I can do this, but I just wanted to try it out to see how it would work, using my mic and camera first. So it's okay. Oh, sorry. Put the special. I'll have a link for my own through my web browser, and then I'll have one. Like I'll create a. I have to learn how to do it, but I'll have it where I can send a link to people. If I only want to have another one, then I'll make it so that we're both like pretty equal, and but like I said, I did it in the settings. If I wanted to, I could go into the settings. Here, watch. I can go into the settings for my own, and if I want to, it's digital zoom. I want to blur the background. I can blur my background. Go back to digital zoom though. There we go, and then I'll leave it that way right there. I don't know if it changed anything in my audio or not when I did that, but yeah, that was pretty cool. This thing should be going off again here soon. That's like I said, this is just a play around test so that I can do it in OBS. I believe I'll have to have another link for folks, so it'll so that they can come in, and then I'm running like studio mode so that I can adjust everything and then bring it over real quick. So no audio changes. Okay, awesome. I know if I talk too loud or do a certain thing, it like it distorted really bad. I like tried doing the Adams Family's going do 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 do. If you hear an audio change now, just let me know. It might have done it. It's for some reason it does not like that. I'm trying to basically get this so I can multi-stream. All good. All right. Hey Jeff, how's it going? Well, let's try something here. Let's duplicate, and we're going to call this main 2. Call it main with guest. Since I've got somebody here, Jeff, would you be available to come up real quick? I'm gonna try making a link in VDO Ninja and see what happens. Okay, let's see here. I gotta go to Ninja. We'll see what happens. Huh. Nope, I want VDO Ninja. All right, we want to create a room. Yeah. Yes. Can see director, but not other guest videos. Director will be performing as well. Enter the control room. As director. Do the director. All right. We want. Oh. Yeah. It's a microphone I've had. I just put it on a different stand here. You can in a minute. Okay. Just heading downstairs where I can set up. All you have to do is go to this link I send you, set up your mic and your camera, and then I'll bring it into OBS. And we'll, matter of fact, what I'm going to do now is while I'm waiting for you, I'm going to make me smaller. I'm trying to see if I can do everything through OBS, and it's just a quick test. I hate that I'm going over Graham, but if I can do this and have guests, it would be kind of cool. All right, and okay, let me call it to YouTube. I'm gonna just pop this link in here for you. That one's for you, Jeff. And this will take you to a VDO Ninja page. And then when you're ready to go into that room, go into the room. There's no password. I will. I know there's a way I could put a link for a room too if I wanted to, but web browser source. This one. P1. All right. Need to get your source from VDO Ninja. VDO Ninja. There we go. And I don't know if you're going to need headset or not, Jeff, just so you know. So copy that. And I'm going to go here. Add you in. Right. I can hear your bubbling of your stuff.
Oh, you can hear it. Okay.
Yeah, and no echo. So let's go like this. Sweet. That seems like it might work. Do you hear any echoing?
No.
Okay. And how about you folks? Do you hear it? Any echoing? Turn it on here. It's no, you're hearing the repeat of the stream.
Oh.
Okay. So we may have found a way to have guests. Damn, I knew I could do this.
A lot better with technology than I am, John. I can tell you that.
Well, it was Cece's that told me that she does it. And I'm like, okay. And I see Michael Fire Jr., he does it. And he does lots of live streams with all fancy stuff on there. Like you can do point redemptions of like making his nose grow and, you know, and this is stuff that I want to do. You know, I want to be able to like, you know, we can talk fish, but like people can redeem points and interact, you know.
Can it grow hair for me?
I wish it could. Actually, well, we could.
I could use a little hair up here.
We could have a I could have a point redemption like when you came in, you know, that like you could say, yeah, grow, like put hair on my head and it would frame you and or I could get a picture of you, you know, like the one when I see Dee Dee comes in, I've got a scene made up that I just go like this. All right.
You're a what?
I'm a pecker. So yeah.
Oh, cool.
But I want to make it automated so that like when Dee Dee comes in and she types something, it automatically shows that. And it's a thing called Streamer. It's a thing called Streamer Bot. So that I'm going to be trying to use to do this. But now that I know that I can do this, this is sweet.
Yeah. Good, very good picture quality.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I mean, you know, we're streaming in 1080 60 frames right now. So
there's a lot. I can tell right now it's a lot more clear. It's better than 720. Say that.
Yeah. See, I wish Whip would see this. So maybe I will. Maybe I'll plan a 6 o'clock stream, and I don't know. Are you?
When does he get home? You know?
Oh, Whip, he's already home. I think he should be home by now. Yeah.
He should be in here.
Yeah, he couldn't come up earlier during my stream, so.
You know what time I woke up today, John?
What time?
I'm ashamed to say this, but I was up late last night. And I actually got up at 9 o'clock this morning, but I went back to sleep and I didn't wake up until 1 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
I must have, my schedule's way after. But when I seen you on here, I was like, oh, great. Maybe I was like, he decided to go a different time and then I could catch.
Nope, I just decided to, oh yeah, I'm going to leave that the way it was.
You decided to pop, that's good. I like that. Just decided to pop up. That's always nice.
Yeah, I was playing around with this, trying to get it to work, and
You've done a good job with it. It's working great.
there we go. I do 2 guests, it's, or do another, there we go. Got us more centered. Sweet. Yeah, that'll work good. I mean, if I rarely get one person up, so I guess I could, I could work it later, make another scene with nice little borders and overlays or whatever, but.
Yeah, we could always get some people together and you can do a test and see how it gets multiple.
I can have unlimited amount of people, but the problem is I can't fit unlimited amount of people in.
Oh, right. Also, you can have like 10
if we wanted to. I would not suggest it, to be honest with you, only because of the.
It's confusing. I mean, it's confusing with 3 or 4 people.
Right.
Sometimes it's confusing all by myself.
Well, like what I can do, like I can put mine and Cody, like us like this, run a stream, and then, like I could put his I can drop us down a little bit or whatever, and then put our logos above us. I mean, whatever, contact information up on top right here.
Outside a minute ago, it is beautiful out.
I know. I just saw it was 76 when I last looked at my new weather station.
Well, you're better than I was happy with the 64 degrees we have here.
Yeah. Well,
76.
Yeah, we got the 76 degrees today. It's probably hotter than that now, but
nothing wrong with that.
Well, now there we go. Now we're professional looking. I expanded your edges so that so that we're even. That is dirty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully he didn't fall into a. I think we lost our. No, there he is. All right. VDO Ninja. Control room. Oh, no, he's still there. All right, let's see. 2. Yes, 10. This one. Actually, I want to move it down here. Hang on, Jeff. We're going to get you back. Paste. Oh, yeah. Control. There we go. Control your audio, too. All right. Are you back now? Oh,
I'm
there
back.
we go.
I'm back.
I don't have no audio, though.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Oh, let me check on the control room here. See if. There we go. Now try talking.
Hello.
There we go.
Sorry, what happened is I was looking at that and I was trying to get my magnifying glass up and then I dropped my phone. I should have probably tried to go on with my laptop, but it would take it a few minutes to boot up.
Yeah.
So I just decided to jump on here with my phone, but wow.
I can control.
Degrees.
Yeah. So we got the 76 degrees and I was showing everybody earlier. My wife bought me my weather station crapped out. So she bought me a new one recently.
Oh, wow.
From a company called Ratty, and I got it up on Tuesday. So it's nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Does that measure wind speed and all that stuff too, or?
Yeah, wind speed, barometer, temperature, humidity. It does heat index, wind chill, and I have it set for daily precipitation. So if I happen to get any more rain tonight, it'll, you know, and it's only 5 feet off the ground. That's the problem with the all-in-one stations like that, is you have to take a guess. You have to decide what's going to be more important. Okay, is temperatures and say rainfall to me are more important than my wind speeds. So because of where I'm set, even if I am up 30 feet in the air, if I do 30 feet in the air on a pole on the roof, the problem is the wind blows the rain over the rain bucket, and I don't get accurate wind. I'll get wind readings accurate, temperature will be accurate, but the
rainfall
will not, because it gets pushed. So I had to kind of, what do I get the most of and better of, and kind of where I'm sitting, I'm not going to get actual full readings anyhow because of the way our house is set. So I'm literally below the main road that's just to my east. So it kind of, we're down set compared to the road here. Yeah. So if the road's here, we're down here. So I don't get accurate.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was going to ask before I forgot. Can you monitor that with your phone or with your computer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I send it to Weather Underground and a place called Weather Cloud. So one updates about every minute and a half, and the other one updates at about 10 minutes. So, and eventually it's going to go to Twitter too, automatically from the second place.
Very cool. So in other words, if you were on vacation with your family and let's say you went to Texas and you could monitor it from there.
I can pull up my weather. I actually have my Weather Underground set to my status bar so that I can on the app, so that I can see what the temperature is at our house all the time, no matter where I'm at.
Wow, that is really cool.
Yeah, I have a bunch of weather apps and stuff on here that I keep with me too.
That is weird. Yeah, that's really, I mean, it's good to know that stuff. I mean, some storms are coming or whatever, you can adjust your traveling schedule accordingly.
Yeah, I'm definitely very happy with it. So
yes, absolutely. Awesome. And you got that for your birthday, did you say?
No, my wife just bought it for me just to buy it for me.
Wow, that's great.
Perfect. So yeah, these 45-mile-an-hour wind gusts they're talking about, I won't see. I'm actually just waiting for Layla to get home because Edie's at the hospital with my sister-in-law. So I was expecting Layla to come back before I started streaming, but she didn't. She stayed with my father-in-law had an eye appointment where they do an injection.
Yes.
I don't know what they're doing. They're doing some kind of injection.
Probably for macular degeneration. That's what Kathy
That's what I think it is. I think that's what it is. And then and then my mother-in-law's home, and she's on an oxygen thing, so she's got that big hose on her all the time, and so my wife was worried that she was going to fall or something. So we just, I took Layla over this morning and tried not to wake up the dogs, and so Layla she's babysitting Mammy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because she's off for spring break. So.
Oh, that's nice of her to do that. Yeah, I hope your sister-in-law is going to be all right. I'm not sure.
I think she will be.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's the thing, as we grow older, people around us start to, they do that. It's
right.
Part of life, right?
Yep. All right.
So this is called VDO Ninja. I'm seeing.
Yeah. VDO Ninja.
Okay. And this is OBS, you said? Is it OBS?
Yeah, I'm using OBS. So
I don't know any of that stuff. I really need to get my act together and try and learn a little bit of tech, because I see you doing all this. This is great.
Well, now that I know I can do it this way without the echo, because originally I tried to do this with just this group room that you see that where I'm in it with you.
Mm-hmm.
The director's room, as they call it.
Yeah.
Well, Geek Boy actually got on with me, and we both had headsets on, and it was echoing really bad, and it was, oh my god, this is horrible. I can actually control your volume on OBS right now, the way I set it up, so that I can. So, like, if you're too loud, I can, bring it down so you're not clipping. And
Yeah. Yep.
I had to do
Also,
some playing
like
around.
the feature right here where you can turn your phone around easily, that's a game changer in itself.
You can actually share from your phone too.
Oh, you want to see the Limias I'm going to send you when I send you the Black Mollies?
Yeah. Oh, I was going to tell you, don't send the mollies, because what I'm afraid of is they're going to probably, like, they get bigger than my swordtails and stuff.
Well, you know what? I can show you the size of the Mollies, and
Yeah,
they are
I mean,
not. In
what's
fact,
their
right here, I'm going to show
what's
you.
their adult size? Yeah. So go ahead, down below. Let me get to the page.
I see the little circle thingy there. Let me just touch that.
There you go.
Okay, here are the swordtails,
Okay,
and the Mollies are about the same size as these, even when they're full size.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and make a quick scene here for stuff like this. I'm gonna make a solo scene that has just you in it. Actually, here, let's see. I got an idea. We're gonna go get this one. Properties. Actually,
I think my female right there, she's really getting chubby, so I think she may be getting ready to let go of her fry.
I got a better idea here. Let's see. Where's my transform? There we go. To screen. There we go.
That grass is growing finally. Look at that. It first wasn't. It took forever to start growing, but now it's doing pretty well. These are the red velvet swords that I got.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
All right. Yeah, the female there, she's getting pretty big. They're always that male's after both of them all the time, but I got the guppy grass up there. But you can see right here how big these are. Now let's go see if I can get one of the mollies to come out.
Okay.
I'm just going to walk us over here.
I mean, an adult size molly's what? About the same size of a swordtail?
About the same size as a swordtail.
Oh, then they couldn't. They probably won't eat any, because I got plenty of plant life around that the babies can hide in. So I just need to put some
there's a full size. Whoops, I just scared her. Ever since the Java moss got really grown up in here, they like to hide in it, but there's a bunch of them in here. You can. Yeah, it's hard to say that there's lots of little babies up in that Java moss too, but no, they only get about the same size. I mean, you've seen the size of the swordtails over there, right? Yeah, they're the same. I mean, the biggest ones I have are about the same size as that female right there. Okay. It's a live bird tank, so this thing's going to probably end up having its own. It's going to end up being, one of those things where it's probably going to be the survival of the fittest with all the live bears in there. Well, the thing of it is that they survival of the fittest, but they're not aggressive. I mean, they're the same as these guys. They eat their own now. Oh, they will, but if I got this guppy grass up here, and over in that tank, you get a fair amount if you got cover. And it's been my experience that if they make it 1 week, if they can make it 1 week, they're too big for them to eat, and then they'll make it. Yeah. So what I do is with the cover, I make sure I just keep the parents fed pretty well, and after a week, you're pretty good. Because the little babies, the fry will get enough food, and they grow decently. But here, I'll show you over here. The same with this tank. You can see how many baby Limias. Ooh, ooh. I've got a lot of Limias. Get over here in the light where you can see them a little better. And they pretty much don't eat their fry. I started with 8 in this tank. This is a 55 gallon. Yeah, because right now I have 3 female guppies. All my Endlers are in there now, the male and females that I had. And I've got my swordtails with some, actually the ones that I thought were Lemias, they're not. They were a different color swordtail, or a female swordtail, apparently. Oh. So I put them in there, and they are pregnant. I can see that. So the swordtails,
And I've got like a bunch of Amazon sword, so I would just have to probably give myself my camera link. So okay.
I'm not sure if you can see the striping on these Limias though, but they are.
Oh yeah, look at that. That is beautiful.
They're a beautiful live bearer. So I'm not sure. So if you don't want the mollies.
No, well, no, go ahead then. If they're not gonna, if I think that I'm gonna be able to, still have, they're not gonna eat the babies because I know they get aggressive on the babies. But if I think I've got enough cover, I'll just have to go out and buy some. What was that? You said you had Java fern in there?
Guppy grass.
Or guppy grass. I'll have to go see if my LFS has some. So.
Well, hold on to LFS because Ron from Garage Aquatics, who streams with me, he's got a really nice source of it. He grows it.
Okay.
And we can see what we can do with that before you have to,
yeah,
try to keep it nicer for you. But yeah, these are pretty nice. I mean, these are full grown. The bigger ones are full grown.
Right.
And that's about 2.5 inches, I would say.
Okay.
For the biggest ones there, 2.5, maybe. I don't know. I don't think 2 3/4, but probably 2.5 inches.
Yeah.
And that's about the same size as the mollies and
okay.
the swordtail.
Cool.
But yeah, those are. This is the tank I had that problem. Remember I was telling you about the scuds?
No, I don't think I heard about that.
They're called gamma shrimp, and people they're a fairly decent live food for the right kind of fish.
Okay.
But if you have fish that aren't great hunters, and if they can't really chew on I mean, they're a more crunchy food.
Oh.
And my fish, so the cichlids will eat them. That's why I got that fire mouth back there. I don't know if you can see him or not. It's a little bit bigger fish back there. He was coming up forward. There he is. And he's a good hunter, so he's been cleaning them out. And as you can see, he's not real aggressive. He doesn't bother the other fish. But he goes around and he gets them. But this big plant here was beautiful. It was like the top up here, all the way down. And you can see here, the scuds stripped every bit of the foliage. All along the top here, John, I had hornwort. It was about down to here, all the way across the top.
Oh, wow.
And they ate all that. They're a menace. I mean, I don't mean to ramble on your live stream, but
well, no, it's good.
Scuds are really a really bad thing, in my opinion, to have unless you've got the right hunters for them. If you're going to put them in if you're going to put them in a community tank, thinking, "Oh, I got a nice food supply." Nope, what you got is a nice food supply for them because they will eat all your plants.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And something else too, which I'm still trying to figure out if it's happening or not. But I have a tank with one female betta, and she's the only fish in the tank. And her fins are perfect. There's scuds in there, and I'm finding little tears in her fins. And I can't see anybody doing that except for them because what else is there? I mean, she's in good health. She eats really well. But I see those scuds in there, and they do kind of swarm her once in a while. So, and I thought the betta would be great for eating them, but she doesn't eat them. If she bites one of them, she'll chew on it and spit it out, and the thing will swim away.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got a yo-yo loach now too.
Tommy, is that at 5 o'clock Central? I'm assuming. And if so, can you drop the link to the show, please? Because I'll stop by 5 then, so I can head over to it.
I finally got a yo-yo loach, John. They're pretty good at scavenging, and I'm hoping they might eat some of those scuds too. But he's right down there somewhere. Oh, there he is on their rock over there.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, I have some coolie loaches in there too. So
ooh, coolie loaches are awesome.
Yeah, they come out once in a while, especially if I overfeed. Oh, I fed today, and it looked like it was and I accidentally bumped it wrong, and it looked like it was a snowstorm in there. The fish ate it up pretty good. So, and they were picking at the sand. So I'm hoping it won't be too bad.
Oh, they'll clean it up. Sometimes I figure if I put a little too much food in there, if nothing more, it'll help benefit the plants even. but it also gives a chance for the ground dwellers down low in the end to get something more to eat.
Are you subscribed to Tommy's new YouTube channel?
I think so. What was the name of it?
The Aquatic News Network?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. Because we're trying to get him some more. He's been very supportive when I was over at Rumble, trying to do it on Rumble and everything like that. And I did a stream today through Rumble, but now that I know I can do it this way, I think I might just do it.
Oh, yeah. Because you can stream, because I got your notification on YouTube.
Yeah.
So how many?
Not many follow me on Twitch yet, so but I can build.
I've never been on Twitch, and I've never been on Twitter or Rumble even. I tried to go on Rumble, but I was having a lot of difficulty.
Twitter, I have a Twitter account that hits for My Fish Tanks Aquatics, but I don't stream on it. I don't stream on TikTok or anything like that yet, but I can if I wanted to. I've got.
Do you stream on Facebook?
No, I haven't tried that yet. I used to when I was using StreamYard and I was paying for it. So before they checked the price.
With Restream, I get the option I can have up to 3 or 4 different places I can stream to if I want. I just have to add them in.
Yeah.
Which is I've never tried it yet. I just pretty much stick to the YouTube myself. But
I was looking at, what was it today? Called Talk Studio, which is through Streamlabs.
Oh.
And they have, I don't want the verification pricing.
I like the sound of the chimes.
That's my ring.
Oh, that's cool.
Do it this way. Studio pricing.
StreamYard went up so much. I mean, I never paid for them, but they really, I guess they almost doubled their price.
That's what I'm hearing.
So I basically just use the free version of it, and then when that runs out, I'll go over to Restream and use that one.
Started for free. No, I don't want age verification. I just want pricing. Damn it! There we go. Plans. They only charge $9 a month at that Talk Studio, which is I used to use it when it was called Melon. So it's $9 a month. You get no watermark, 720 resolution, unlimited streaming, multi-stream to 3 different destinations. You can have up to 5 guests. You get 3 co-host seats. So you basically, I think your co-hosts go against that too. Custom RTMP destination. Somebody told me you can use OBS Studio to stream to Restream without any logos multiple places. I don't know how I'm gonna probably do some poking around on that, but Tommy, he went and subscribed me today with his. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting those fish done. I'm more excited than ever.
Yes, I know. Me too. And I don't know. Did you ever notice the auction we're doing every month?
I've heard about it, but
it's. Can I tell you about it? I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not doing like a shameless plug. I just let you know.
No, dude, please do.
Oh, it's on the 19th of April, and it's 8 o'clock Eastern time. It would be 7 o'clock your time.
Okay.
And this will be our 7th one. And we had, I had so many vendors that I ran out of space on the description at YouTube. I used all 5,000 characters up, and it barely had enough for everybody. I had to trim some things down, but it was about 3.5, almost 4 hours that auction, and we were flying right along too, like 2 or 3 minutes per item. And it took a while, but a lot of great stuff. A lot of, like you'll see Jody P and Cheryl Smith and all kinds of YouTube vendors that we have that breed really great fish, and you get them at a really nice price and stuff generally.
Cool.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And that's something that we offer to, anybody who's on YouTube and who knows how to ship. is welcome to be a vendor. Even if you have, like, say you got I have a pair of guppies I want to sell. That's fine. You don't have to have a whole list of stuff. If you have some things that you want to do, all you got to do is just get in touch with us, and you can put it up for sale. Why not? The only stipulation is you'd have to know how to ship. That's basically all the prerequisite.
Very cool.
So, I mean, say if I gave you, I'm going to send you the black mollies and some of these limias, hopefully, if you'd like them.
Yes.
And they will breed. And then when you get an excess amount of them, hey, you can say, hey, Jeff, I got to put some of these limias up on the auction.
Yeah, there we go.
And I'm pretty sure they sell, because these are the ones I got from Curtis. I started out with, I think, 8 of them. And for a long time, it was just them in there. And then all of a sudden, when they got bigger, they started breeding. And I tell you what, the population exploded in this tank. It really did. And there's a lot in there. I mean, it's kind of hard to see all the really tiny ones because of my camera, I think. But they're really great fish. These are from Haiti.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's South American, right?
Haiti? I'm not sure. I thought it was, I thought Haiti was, it might be. It could be. I really don't know my geography that great.
BC, you'll never guess how we're doing this. I'm using VDO Ninja for I did a test first and played around with it for my camera. And yes, now it's working well. I've even blown Jeff up a bit to, so that he could show me the stuff, but I just dropped him back down to show both of us. He's just showing some of the fish that he's going to be sending me here when we get fully warm enough.
I think we're getting there pretty quick. Pretty quick. I would think that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be sometime in April. Well, probably most definitely in April.
Okay. And I'll see what Ron will charge me for next time I see him. I'll see what he'll charge me for some guppy grass.
We'll see. Let me show you mine. I might even have some for you. I don't mean to keep running you around here, but.
Oh, no, you're good.
Let me come around here and turn the light on this tank. This is where my guppy grass is really finally starting to grow. There's some there. There's my sword plants. Then I got another group of guppy grass on this side. I might be able to. Oh, back there is my sunburst platies. I'm still waiting on them. I got a pair in there, male and a female. But I also have a pair of. There's my angels right there, my first angels. They really get along great together. Can you see her? She's kind of dark. One big problem I have in this tank, though, is I got some duckweed in here. I got to get cleaned out because it dims down my lights. But I mean, it's healthy for the fish, but I don't like it in there. And this is a dirted tank. I got the Miracle-Gro organic potting soil down on the bottom, about an inch of it, and then I got 2 inches of this. It's like a 2 millimeter gravel I'm using.
I think I remember when you planted that. I was at that stream.
That's right. You were there with us.
Yeah, I was at that stream. I suggested wetting it down, but the guy that was directing you said, "Don't worry about it," and I was like, "Okay, cool."
Oh yeah, that was Keith from I thought wetting it down would.
I would have just moistened it a little bit, just a little bit. You could have even sprayed it moist, and it would have been, fine. But I mean, as long as it didn't. How long did it take to clear up?
It never did get cloudy.
Oh. And I'm surprised you didn't get a little bit of white cloudiness in the beginning, because a lot of times you get that bacterial bloom from the bacteria in the dirt. So.
Yeah, it did get a little bit cloudy, but it wasn't terrible. The reason what it is, I filled it so very slow. I just barely had it trickling over so it didn't get a chance to really hit the substrate with any force to really bring anything up.
Right.
And I think these guys might be a natural pair here. I'm not sure. But my very first angelfish, John, have you ever had them before?
I had an angelfish in my first, my 15, well, back then they were called 15 hives. Now they're called 15 columns. I had a pair of angels and a pair of kissing Grammies, which was 2 males that far, which I found out later. So,
but these are some of the most peaceful angels I've ever seen. Really, they never took a bite at each other, and they're always together. I really lucked out with them. And of course, I got my mystery.
Neither one of us are using headsets.
Who is?
Cece was asking. I said, nope, we're not. Neither one of us are using headsets. What I did is I set up my own camera and mic to OBS through my browser with a browser source first. Then I went and created a control room, went in as a director, and then I sent Jeff his link. So like if I want to add another person, I'll add I'll send them their own link. And I set OBS up so that I can control their audio for them, so that they're not too loud. But everything seems to be good. We've had no echo on since we did it.
The sound is great and the picture is really great.
Yeah.
But
I do certain things, and like I did like a 20-minute stream where I was just trying different things, talking louder, talking softer, talking normal, and I did find I could peak the, even though I'm limited on OBS, I could still affect the audio. So I just got to remember to talk normal and not scream at anybody, which we all know I don't do very well.
No, you're too kind to be yelling. I know you're like me though. You have the ability, depending on who gets you in the right place. You know what I'm saying? But generally, oh yeah.
I won't even say what I'm thinking.
I know it. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you.
I literally just went through my Facebook page and just took down a bunch of posts that I put up because I'm trying to irritate Democrats. And then I'm like, that's not doing any good. It's just causing trouble. And I just decided to take them down.
Yeah.
Just to be smarter about it.
Right. So, all right, my friend. Hey, I was going to ask you sometime. I was talking with David. It'd be nice to have you on. I mean, and this is the thing of it. You don't have to have a whole fish room to do a tour or something. Sometimes we'd love to have you come on and do a tour of your tanks.
Very cool.
If you're ever up to it. If you're ever up to it and want to do it.
Are you guys going tonight? We
are going tonight at 11:15.
11:15? Okay. I should not be in bed by then. I'll see.
Okay.
But if I am, I'll shoot you a message and that I'm going to bed or whatever, or else I'll at least stop in. But if my lights will be off by then.
Well, what I was thinking though, with David and us, is that if we have like an earlier evening one, say like at 7 or 8 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, because my lights go off at 10. So.
Okay. Well, I want to make sure that it's always convenient with our guests, so we can always adjust to your schedule.
Yeah, if you guys want to do a, or early evening or late evening one, like 7 o'clock or whatever, yeah, that'll work out great, and I'll just pop everything up and.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good. So I don't know how to. I should probably go. I'm not sure how I exit here. Is that the red phone thing I'm looking at, or is that?
Yes.
That'll do it. Okay. Well, I like this platform you're using, John. It's really great.
I am too.
Very good. It's.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be up in time for your regular show next Friday at noon. My time.
Cool.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks, John.
Sounds good. Thank you for coming up, Jeff. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. You have a good day now.
You too.
Bye-bye.
All right. Sweet. Yay. We got it working. This is awesome. I feel bad I went over people. So Tommy's going on at 5. I don't know if he posted a link, so let me see if I can go find it on Rumble for us. Where's that one when I get done? Rumble. I think he's doing it under his alien residence. I don't know how many of you, if you're on web browser, just go watch it on there. Oh. Oh, sorry. Go back a little bit. I know I got it. I know I'm subscribed to him. He was one of my first subscribers. Alien resident. Oh, Tommy, did you change your name on here too? Tommy, are you still here? Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving this, Cece. If I can have a good stream like this all the time, oh my God, this would be so nice. I'll be able to do some things with StreamerBot, and it was nice. I switched them over to a full screen, transitioned it over. I came back over to the studio side while he was talking, brought it back to it, and then just to where we were with the two guests. Whoa, what the hell is that, yeah? I'm trying to find his what's man. He's going to be talking about the JFK files. There it is. Okay, I knew I was following him. And well, I'm going to send you his link. You guys want to follow him on Rumble. He talks a lot about a lot of conspiracy theories and stuff. Let me try something else here real quick. Monic News. I gotta go shower here soon too. So let's see if we got anything for that. There we go. Oh, that's resident animals. Okay, first, let me go like this. Oh, what the hell? Okay, there we go. All right. Here's one channel, Resident Alien, and then on one of these two channels, he's going to be doing conspiracy theories tonight of the JFK files that just got released recently. So you don't have to be a Democrat, Republican, whatever. I'm sure everybody's got some kind of interest in this. And that I think okay. This is his other channel. Wait. Sorry. I don't think you guys need to be saying that, but my nose itches. And here's his other channel. So get over there, like him, follow him, subscribe. And then, like I said, when he goes live, if you've got the app, that'll come up on your app, and then you can just go to it. So I'm going to probably pull it up on my phone when he goes live, and then I'll go shower. So let him know I'm lurking while I'm showering. But so thank you, Jeff, for coming. I got my room saved here and my mic and stuff saved here. So nice thing is I can go back to those links anytime I want. I believe. If not, I know what to do. But it's nice that we can have guests this way, and you guys can share. Like as you saw, he was able to flip his phone around, and I just actually there's a share screen button, so I can share my screen with others. Like if I wanted to, I could. Let's go here. We'll just show the Twitch one. We'll share the Twitch one. There you go. Oh, that's what's happening. Whoops, sorry. Here, let's just go like this. We'll just say Google stop sharing. I'll still have to play with this stuff to learn it. Wonder if I do it through my control room, if it's different. Just do a new tab share. There we go. Are you guys seeing that? Oh, maybe not. Oh no, because I'm using a different. So let's go. There we go. Now it should come up. Now I go new tab, share. All right. Stop sharing. Let's see what happens. Yep. I'm liking it. I'm liking this. This is why I did this. I wanted to test and get somebody up. Go back to not sharing no more. Stop sharing. That. Well, Tommy, you should have links posted. Hope you have a great show, and I will see y'all later. Johnny No Shoes, My Fish Tanks Aquatics. I am heading out. Thank you all for the help. I appreciate it. We are going to be able to have streams where I'm just taking care of it just on YouTube and Twitch, and then I'll just do a separate stream on Rumble a different day. Build that up on its own. Oh, and I'll get my links changed for all the Patreon stuff for YouTube and Twitch, so, for the memberships. So, guys, thank you again. I appreciate you coming, and yeah, the audio does sound really good. Picture looks great. Pretty ecstatic. I didn't even have to watch that video. I just kind of figured it all out on my own. And, all right. Well, thank you all again, and everybody who helped. I appreciate it. We'll talk at you later. Love each other, and stay fishy. Bye-bye.